Just imagine this. 1 minute ago, millions of Americans quietly opened their phones and saw something surprising about Social Security COLA 2027. And if you depend on Social Security or plan to in the future, what's happening right now could change how much money lands in your bank account in January 2027. Because behind the scenes, a new number is being calculated, a number that could increase millions of monthly checks across America. Right now, early projections suggest the 2027 Social Security COLA could land somewhere around 2.5% to 2.8%, which means the average retiree might see roughly $50 to $60 more per month added to their benefit. At first glance, that sounds like good news, but here's the part almost nobody talks about. That increase doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's tied directly to inflation, the same rising prices people have already been paying for groceries, housing, and healthcare. So when COLA rises, it often means the cost of living has already gone up. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Recent inflation data has started pushing projections higher, and analysts say the final COLA number could still move depending on price trends during the summer months, which means the real number Americans will receive isn't locked in yet. The official announcement won't come until October 2026, when the government finalizes the inflation data used to calculate the adjustment. But here's where things get interesting. Even when benefits increase, many retirees barely feel the difference. Why? Because other expenses often rise at the same time, especially healthcare costs, insurance premiums, and everyday living expenses. So while a bigger Social Security check sounds great on paper, the real question becomes, will it actually improve your financial situation? Or will rising costs quietly eat away that increase before it even reaches your wallet? And that's why millions of Americans are paying very close attention to this upcoming COLA update, because for many households, Social Security isn't just extra income, it's the main income. Now, before we continue, if you want simple updates about Social Security, retirement money, and the financial changes that could affect your future, take 1 second right now, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling me, do you think the 2027 COLA will actually help retirees? Your opinion matters, and I read every comment. Now, back to what's coming next. The next few months will be critical because the inflation data from July, August, and September is what ultimately determines the final COLA calculation, and small changes in inflation could move that number significantly. If inflation rises faster than expected, the COLA could grow. If inflation cools down, the increase could shrink. Either way, the final decision will impact tens of millions of Americans who rely on Social Security payments every single month. So between now and October, all eyes are on inflation numbers and what they reveal about the economy, because the number being calculated today will determine the checks arriving in January 2027. And for many Americans, that number could make a bigger difference than they realize.